I don't have a problem. If I did, I'd have way more decks. I've been collecting cards for a little over a year and a half, and I have around 50 something decks. Now if you're wondering, what am I going to do with 50 something decks? Well, but anyway, let's take a look at some of them. Alright, so starting off, we have the Ghostbusters deck. Video on this sometime probably in July. White Artisans. Cardistry Touch Pulse. This is my third one. And there's just the blue version currently in the box. We'll get into that a little bit later. We have Sirius B version 2. Green and Red Monarch. Over here we have 3 decks from a casino that were given to me. These are bridge size, these are B, and these are just other casino decks. Now we have 4 of the main decks that I started with. We're just missing like one more. So these 2 are the first decks I had for cardistry. I mostly use this one. These are pretty old. These 2 red ones are the first ones that I ever bought. Over here we have a tube and a chapstick for like magic. Up here we have some sunglasses, a balance bird, and 2 tally hos that are for magic, but I haven't really used them yet. And inside the drawers, we have, right here is my invisible deck. You can tell by the the black line. A Svengali deck, and a sealed rider back, and another magic deck inside this little box. That was Phil. That I made the box. Then we have another box with the corners of the cards, and we have this little keychain that has this reveal on it. Moving on from the mess I made, in this middle drawer we have a sealed Sirius B, a sealed Playdead, and the Playdead sticker, another cardistry pulse, and these Prism Black deck. This is the first deck I got that I asked for Christmas that I got. And in this top drawer we have another green and red monarch, a blue monarch in there, and another artisan. Then over here we have tally ho tally-ho, bicycle, these High Victorian playing cards that were actually 50 cents at a thrift store, and these blue monarchs. We have Uno cards, hand sanitizer to make sure your hands are not gross, and also there's COVID, and a bunch of ad cards and some boxes that I tried to make. So that's it for the card table. Over here at my desk we have 5 decks of playing cards. Yes, 5. And I do kind of fidget with all of them as I'm like do work and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, sometimes these decks rotate with some of the other decks over there, mostly the ones in the little desk. This little desk thing, I use these pretty much the most. And then moving on from the desk on down here, we have the rest of these, which is a lot. Alright, I'm going to try my best to go through these as quickly as I can. So we have the rest of the brick of the tally-hos. So I only have 2 red sealed ones left. I have only 2 sealed blue decks left. I have an open play dead. These are fantastic. Old Ohio red riderbacks. A red bicycle deck that I have marked. Another sealed play dead. And another cardistry pulse. So that's for that pile. Okay, and in this second to last pile, I have the Maverick deck. And right here I have the Motor brand playing cards. This is actually the first deck just given to me by someone. Thank you to that person. And then I just have the boxes to 2 of the first decks I bought. And then I have an empty box to a deck that I didn't destroy it, but it was destroyed, unfortunately. And then we have, I guess if these count, I have a magic deck, a smiley face deck, and another magic deck, but it's more of just of magic cards. I'm EB, and I'm a cardist. I'm EB, and I'm a magician. Today's video is a deck collection video, and this is mostly just for me to be able to look back to see all the decks that I've had at this time of my cardistry journey. I will never look at cards again the same. If you gave me a bicycle deck and a Theory 11 deck a year ago and asked me to compare the two, the only difference would be that Theory 11 decks are fancier. But now, I realize that they just feel different when you like spring them and cut them and shuffle them and all that stuff. And now, that's just what I look for now in a deck of cards. That's probably one of the first things I notice besides the design. Sometimes I think to myself, do I really have a problem? Why do I have all these decks? But then I remember, no, this is for my cardistry, and I really like cardistry, and it's just something I really do enjoy. People don't understand how fast I go through decks when I do cardistry and magic, because the humidity just ruins them and I lose cards and all that stuff. I mean, if you just look how beat up this box is, and like a lot of cards are missing, I go through cards quicker than someone would with just by playing card games. And in fact, I have all these decks, and we don't really play a lot of card games here at home. But we do at school sometimes, but we don't really use my decks unless I want to play cards. And I almost always have cards on me, and I just use them for the cuts and everything, even in the car or just outside. It's just something I really like. And again, that just wears them out. So you gotta have something to replace them with. Also, I always like to get at least 2 of the same deck, so that way I can keep one sealed and then just wear the crap out of the other one. I want to continue to grow my collection, but people of course think, oh, you have plenty of cards. But a magician or a cardist can never have too many cards. Again, I want to grow my collection still. In fact, Rise Magic is releasing a deck, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it. And yeah, this is pretty much my card addiction.